Okay, this is it's now 1 a.m. Sunday, August 24th, 2025. Friday, I went to work. I had to have Chris drive me. It was a really, really bad day. I had started crying, I think, around 1 o'clock nonstop. I ended up leaving before 4. Um, they were going to file some FMLA paperwork for me because, I explained what I think is going on. So they're real understanding at work. I went in, yesterday, Saturday, and it was rough 15 minutes in because of these couple of shoppers. They just, they were horrible. They had bought something and were telling me it's supposed to be another half off, and all I did was explain to them the color code system for clearance clothes. And the husband says, well, take it off. You don't want to work. You won. What was the other stuff they said? I'm angry and I'm rude. And then he said, I hope you sleep tonight. And his wife wasn't much better. And I just took off the pair of jeans and I walked to the service office. And I was upset and crying. And I told my lines leader, Alfredo, what happened. And I was there trying to compose myself, and then I stick my head out the door, and the wife of this guy is complaining to our store director, Eric, and I'm like, Alfreda, I don't want to go out there right now until they're gone. She went out there, and I guess at some point Eric talked to her, and she knows I'm not a rude person, so he probably said, hey, what happened? And I'm assuming she explained my side of the story, so... And I bet those two people, when they complained, they didn't bother to say some of the stuff to him that they said to me that was quite hurtful and unnecessary. People, be kind to the ones that do come into work. I don't care what you do for a job. I don't care if you're a doctor, a nurse, postal worker, restaurant worker, retail, nice cushy job, whatever. Everyone, just be nice to everyone. You don't know what's going on. And like I said, that the comment of I don't want to work, I could have decided to spend 10 minutes wasting your time calling back to Fashions and have them come up and tell you the exact same thing, that no, even though they're on a rack that is marked 50% off, it is only for a blue clearance tag, not an orange clearance tag. And you accuse me of being rude and not wanting to work and being angry. I was not angry at that point. I was afterwards, but I walked away before I made it worse. You're the ones that brought an argument on. All I did was explain it to you. And I get the feeling those two are a couple of red hats anyway. And the mood with everyone today was the entitlement was real thick. Other employees were commenting that these people were just being extremely rude. No one made you, I don't know how to explain it, you're not better than anyone else being nasty and throwing fits to get your way. It just shows that you're an asshole. So, but I made it through. I've got to work today, Sunday. I got to work tomorrow, Monday. I have 2 days off. Then I got to work 5 days straight, Labor Day weekend. And I just have to try and make it to when I see my gynae in mid-October and have blood tests done. I'm pretty sure it's going to say that my estrogen levels have dropped. And I can't live like this. It's hard on me. It's hard on Chris. It's hard on Cindy. I can't do my job well enough. Something's got to be done. So, I would like it if in 6 months I watch this and I'm laughing like, oh my God, that was so funny. But that's not going to happen. Of course, with things are happening in this fascist country. Yes, this country is fascist. It's what we're in. A nightmare. Who knows, in 6 months we might all be dead. So that's something to think about. I hope we're not. I hope there's some sort of miracle or something. This nightmare, it just keeps getting worse and worse. So I can't wait for the day when I have happy news. I try and look forward to the future, but it's dim. I don't see colors. I just see a darkness. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want it to improve so bad. I don't want it to get any worse. Cat, what are you doing? I'm gonna let you go.